What's up guys, Daniel here, SFG, back with Pokemon X Nuzlocke Challenge. What were we doing last time? We defeated the grass gym. We defeated an old man who really just wants to hang out with his gardening shears and his books and his calligraphy or whatever. Really just pops down to the gym every once in a while so he doesn't get fired, maybe so he can keep the checks coming in. He's got a hobby, he needs money to fuel that hobby. Who are we rolling with right now? We got a Fact Me, we got a Gillette, we got a bit of a 420 grass monkey guy, we got a newly evolved amber dragon flying dude, and Jones. Who could forget Jones, the Jello Shot? Oh, that would have been a good name for this guy. Smash Mouth, postmodern ska, Bat, never goes out of style, never uncool. Wearing checkered Vans and a Fedodo. As per usual, the rules for Nuzlocke: if a Pokemon dies in battle, it's dead forever. I can no longer use it. I can only catch the first Pokemon in each area. One of the other rules for this run that I'm doing is after I defeat a gym, I have to Wonder Trade off one of my team. As you remember last time, we were debating between Jello Shot Jones and Fact.me. I'm going with Jones. I think just Fact Me is one of the original ones. I think we got him or her first Wonder Trade way back when. And while I like Jones's moveset, I like psychic types. I think we're gonna get more use out of Fact Me. Plus, whoever named Fact Me is clearly more creative than me. Jones, come on. So once again, we're hoping for like a breeding reject, some kind of pedigree Pokemon, some young professional player. Who are we gonna get? Who's it gonna be? Who's gonna take this blob, this mucus off our hands, this petri dish? Who's the lucky young lady or guy or what have you? It is, whoa, yeah, it is a boy from, or a girl from Tokyo, Japan. Check out that trainer sprite, no customizations. This looks like a new character, which means we're probably gonna get something shit. What's it gonna be? Trading one Jello Shot for another. An American Tentacool, or I should say an English Tentacool, not even a... This thing's been passed around. This is not that kid's original Tentacool. Let's check this thing out. Okay, original trainer, Dom, all caps, D-O-M-M. That's either like a very enthusiastic, loud person, or the acronym for like an evil computer AI, like HAL. What could DOM stand for? Database, Overmind, Machine twice then. He's got Acid, Toxic Spikes, Water Pulse, Wrap, Liquid Ooze, bit of a hasty little jellyfish. And he takes plenty of siestas, which I think is one of the weirdest personality quirks. How would you describe somebody's moral fiber, their character, their being? He's a confident guy, he's a heroic individual, she's very smart, caring. That dude, he loves to take siestas, man. Well, since we already have like a million water types, I'm gonna ditch Tentacool here. Somebody caught it in a quick ball, I don't know why, or fast ball, or whatever that one is. We're gonna bring back out Maris. And just be on our way. Haven't had much luck with the Wonder Trading. This town isn't very grassy. I mean, it's like no more grassy than the other places. Oh, look, a little dude. A sky plate. Sky plate's any kind of plate in this game. It's not something you eat off of. You give it to Pokemon Jesus, and it changes his type. I think the sky plate would change him to a flying type. If you use Rain Dance to make it rain, Thunder will never miss. That's kind of scary. It's raining right now in New York. I don't know if you can hear the pitter-patter of raindrops hitting my air conditioner. Is that ruining my audio quality? Two little girls, exactly the same. We have $102,000. Sounds impressive, but also an Ultra Ball costs about as much as like a new laptop, so maybe not that impressive. Passerby, my Japanese is a little rusty. I also can't speak or read it at all, so that might not even be Japanese. I'm pretty sure that's Japanese. She wants to trade Pokemon. We're gonna say no just to get that off of the screen. But I can't because I'm in the middle of a sale, in the middle of a buy menu. I've never seen a line in a Pokemon Center. You also only have one register, so I feel like whoever's scheduling this place, they can cut back on employees. Have the guy on the right just give the other guy the 3 items that he sells, and he can save money. He can make more money. He can make whatever they're paying him. They could give him a bit of a raise. And then neither of these people want to stop us. I need to get to Lumio City, but the gate is closed due to a power outage. How could a power outage happen anyway? I mean, the Kalos power plant is right there on Route 13. I don't know, you look like a scientist. You're wearing glasses, you're wearing a lab coat. You're brown, which isn't racist, because I'm brown too. I can make assumptions like that. Did you know that some Pokemon can change their appearance? Okay, I don't want to talk to you. Hey, yo, take this. And he just hands me a handful of black sludge. You think that's in a mason jar, or he just spooned it into our open palm? Oh, and another person on payroll whose job could be done by a sign. How dare you keep us waiting? Oh, these two. We haven't seen these two in a while. Trainer, they don't even know my name. We were on our way to the power plant, but the gate connecting Lumio City to Route 13 has been shut by a mysterious power outage. We have to investigate. Hey, so there's Central Kalos and Coastal Kalos. Can you tell me what comes next? I don't know. Oh, Mountain Kalos. I was gonna say like Little Italy. So I'm gonna take the opportunity and power up your Pokedex again. Is he really powering it up, or is he just allowing me to access stuff that was already there in the hardware? Sometimes Apple would do that with the really old computers. Their computer like motherboards were capable of oh, she's like complimenting me or something. You know, you look different somehow. Your face seems more mature. Ah, just joshing with you. I'll take my leave now. Bon voyage. That's weird because that implies that the French language exists in Pokemon, and also the name Joshua, which is like a biblical name, so maybe also Christianity. Anyways, I think we can catch a Pokemon here. Why am I'm walking slow? Why do I look like I'm walking so slow? Is it because I'm walking into the wind? Okay. Okay, thank God this little toll booth or customs area or whatever is blocking all of the horrible wind from reaching just 10 feet to the north. I ran back to buy a repel, because I think we're going to try and catch a guy here. We want it to be like a rare one. Stave off the basic bitches, the commoners, the peons. Where are they? Oh, I forgot here you have to jump, you have to like run into them. They're like tumbleweeds. They come out of the ground. Oh, okay. Got a bit of a pseudo-legendary Gen 1 Gibble? Gibble. Because it rhymes with nibble, I think, because they all have like bite puns. You can hit it with a quick ball right off the bat. That's not a Smash Mouth pun. It's not a pun at all. It's a baseball saying. That was gonna work? Okay, I was gonna say. I don't know if I'm gonna use this guy if we do catch him. He's a bit overpowered, I think. I don't know how he really fits into our team. Okay, quick balls are over. I don't know how he really fits into our team's dynamic. Oh, and that is gonna kill him. Come on. You want to live in this Fabergé egg of a Pokeball, don't you? Oh, it's summoning the Sandstorm. Using my last luxury ball, these things are designer. Fucking, oh my god. Finally. Good lord. Land shark Pokemon. Is that what even is that? It nests in horizontal holes. I think a horizontal hole is a tunnel formed by geothermal heat. Foes who get too close can expect to be pounced on and bitten. It barely has any limbs. It's like a ball. Let's give this thing a nickname. You know, I'm sitting here and I'm trying to think of what to name this little blue thing, and I'm just reflecting on our character's journey, you know, everything he's been through. He moved to this little French-inspired country with just his mother. He doesn't know where his father is. He probably doesn't know who his father is, and we've encountered so many men on our journey who have tried to teach us lessons, like father figures, but they've all fallen short of what Gibble becomes, which is a giant land shark dragon thing, which I think is the ultimate kind of father figure you could hope for. You know, someone powerful, someone who instills fear into people. Am I gonna have space for it after I just said all that shit? Okay. Okay, I meant to delete that because I was trying to name him Father Figure, but I guess we'll go with Father Figgy. Father Fidgy? Whatever. Okay, so I went and I picked up Father Figgy, and, due to a typo, his name is now Father Figgy. So I kind of rebalanced the team. I didn't rebalance it, I just left, well, I left Gillette in the box. God, I almost didn't remember Gillette's name, and for that reason, why did I do that? Going for kind of like a team balancing thing. We have a grass type, we already had a water type in Maris, so I'm trying to train up these guys, basically, is what I'm trying to do. Do I regret leaving, who is arguably like the mascot of our team? Just in the box? Ooh, we could have had a big round thing. No, I don't regret it. We'll come back for her. This is just a bit of a... Sandstorm is rock? Oh, that's weird. Okay. Weird that I only bothered to look that way when the perspective shifted. I would have had no idea there was a... I mean, I knew there was a power plant here, but that's... You'd think I'd be looking at that rather than what's ahead of me, but I guess I don't know what's ahead of me, because the perspective... I'm really focused on the ground right now. If I really wanted to, like, stop somebody evil, I'd throw Maris out, and you saw how heavy it was when it just slammed into the ground. I'd just throw it out over them. I have the ability to throw like a 2-ton animal. Pokemon around here will pop out at you. Maybe the electricity from the power plant has something to do with it. Do you even know how electricity works? All these people who are supposed to be like professionals in their fields, they don't know anything about how shit works. Also, who put all of these grind rails out here? Is the power not getting here? The gate to Lumios won't open? Okay. So the power's on, so he doesn't know what's going on. Maybe you should go to the power plant and investigate it. Those Team Flare people in those red suits, nobody who's worth anything hangs out with a group wearing garish outfits like that. That's a weird, judgy statement to make. Doctor. I don't want to talk to this guy. I'm not into this guy and his whole thing. Team Flare is like, it looked like it was designed by a kid. You remember when you were in school and you had to color in pictures? But you weren't one of those kids that had like the 100 pack of crayons with a sharpener on the back. You were like, you had like 3 colors that you had to make do with. You had like green and red and peach, and you had to make those stretch for the whole spectrum of anything on Earth. You're like, yeah, it's a peach sunset with grass, and the guy's naked. He's also peach. Team Flare is designed by like a kid who had a lot of red. Just like one red crayon. It's boring to look at. I'm a member of the stylish Team Flare, and I'm gonna win in style. He didn't have a black crayon, so he would color the black parts in with pencil. Like a regular pencil. Remember when you had to make a regular pencil do the duty of a colored pencil? Alright, so he's sending out like a dog, like a satanic devil dog. With a great nose. What do I smell? Like a wet seal? You may have beaten me again and again. See, we don't even know, like, we've met you before? But like I always say, when I lose, I go out in style. So how many people are really in this company? Like 3 of them? What the hell is happening? Oh, shit. He evolves at level 27? Our little father figure's growing up. Now that's a dad you can respect. That's a dad that doesn't pick you up last from after-school soccer practice every single time in 3rd grade. Oh, great. So the place is open, but why am I going in? I should have immediately ran and given it to the guy who works at the power plant that was confused back there. I should be calling the police right now. Alright, he just really wants to know who we are. Because he's worried he's going to lose his job. He quit a normal life to join a criminal organization. So I feel like if he gets kicked out of this, his prospects are looking dim in terms of future employment. Redirecting the power somewhere else. Where to? I don't know. And this is just where everybody is? Come on. How about some fresh water? They usually go for 200 per bottle, but just for you, I'll sell them for 300 a pop. Where are you, a rave? Somebody kill this guy. In times like this, I've got no choice but to jack up the price. Hey, all you muscly guys, beat the shit out of this nerd. What is your job here? You restock the vending machines? Oh, they're all cowards. Never mind. They're all Knoll cowards. A zap plate. We found another artifact to hand to God to make him statically charged. Hey, stop right there, intruder. Okay. I'm more interested in really how this power plant works, because it looks like you have a lot of like electricity running through the whole place, but then there's like steam. I think I saw like a wind turbine. I don't do you have like field trips you take school kids on to teach them about how this shit works? I'm just gonna use roar. Really, if anybody, but okay, yeah, that's fine. This guy just wants to see our Pokemon. This is a veritable who's who. This is Hollywood Squares of... Okay, and he just... The last thing he saw before succumbing to a deadly poison. Oh, did you see how he closed his eyes? That was kind of weird. That was kind of sad. It was a little poetic. He just wanted to see a dragon. He lost on... Why would he lose on purpose, guys? I don't get it. I refuse to budge from the spot, not an inch. Once again, can I have my team of giant monsters like pick him up and throw him to his death in the weird little electric tubes below? Oh my god, what? What? Quick, call out what you think the natural progression for a scorpion would be. Did you guess, like, centaur bug thing? Because that's what it is. Facme is now, I mean, his arm is covering up part of the words I'm trying to read. He's now poison dark. He lost his bug typing, which means bug bite does less damage, but night slash does more damage. And now let's see, I'm turning the experience share off for real. It confused me, but I still managed to use surf. Good thing I didn't try to use like Perish Song, and then it just sings a song that makes everybody who hears it die. Like I die. That guy dies. The janitor hiding in the corner, he dies. Pretty soon I'm gonna run out of surf. I'm not gonna be able to. It's like when your mouth is so dry you run out of spit. So we're just gonna, you know, crush him with our giant body. That's the fate he wanted. You really have to choose between drowning to death and being crushed by just a giant creature. Ooh. Our father figure almost died. That would have been bad. I think, like I said, I don't know if we ever knew our dad, but I feel like losing two would be like just decimating. Just, you can't come back from that. Also, great way to increase your playtime without having to design an interesting level. Just fantastic. Okay. How much longer? If you're just interested in facts, I'd say we already have enough energy. Also, did you know that a group of crows is called a murder? How'd you like that fact, I'm winking. You can't tell because I'm wearing a weird visor. They're trying to power up a device. It's like Pitbull and Lady Gaga, basically, is who we're up against. Perhaps you mean taking out that annoying little Pokemon trainer over there. Team Flare admin. And I'm really curious, I think we've expressed this before, what is the job description of an administrator? Is he in charge of like HR? Does he oversee a branch? Oh, Pitbull, don't be so hard on yourself. If my analysis is correct, and it always is, because I used to be an engineering major, this battle is 100% a failure on my part. Scientists, take care of this pesky intruder. You're the admin. I have to fight a scientist wearing like a weird, like a cocktail dress and a masquerade mask. I guess we'll just fight her. To keep it interesting, I won't heal. That might be my undoing, but whatever. Her name is Aliana. I forget if Pitbull had a name. As you can see, I'm one of Team Flare's scientists. I'm researching a certain something that you wouldn't understand. Unfortunately for you, she also has to kill us, basically. She also just has one Pokemon, and it's even worse than the other thing. No, it's the same as the other thing. It's just of a higher level. It's level 38. So we're gonna switch out. Let's let 420 have some fun. Oh shit, wait, the last one knew Fire Fang. Was this a bad idea? No, it's just gonna use roar. Okay. If this is what you want, I mean, you can have it. And now just go in and bite his head off. Oh shit. Okay. He's confused. He's gonna turn around and bite my head off. You know, you remember Siegfried and Roy? You think those tigers... I mean, those tigers were always gonna kill them, but we almost had a Siegfried and Roy situation. Why is she wearing such a short skirt? She's... And the little tie, this outfit is... You're quite strong, very strong indeed. Okay, she hopes we can meet again. She disappears somehow while we just stand here. These two idiots are cosplayers all of a sudden. You chased off that mysterious bunch, blah blah blah. Oh, nice, full restores. That's brand name medicine. That's not some generic Pokemon healing equipment. Thanks to you, the power's back on in Lumio City. We didn't do anything. We killed 2 dogs and restored power to France. I leave before being left. I decide. Oh, what happened to you in your past? Were the folks at the Kalos power plant on vacation or something? No, they were being held hostage by like terrorists. Come on. Oh god. I forgot about the big tall guy, like the giant homeless man. The Pokemon. The flower Pokemon. The Pokemon that was given eternal life. Gloom. Somebody gave Gloom eternal life. Thank God that guy didn't turn around. You know, I live in New York, and sometimes taking the subway, you see people like oh, freaky people. And you just, you don't want to draw attention to yourself. Anyways, we made it. We had to walk through the desert. But we're here. Somehow there was a lack of electricity, even though, like, little animals can just generate tons of it. Oh, I forgot we had friends. I ran after you like crazy when I saw you up ahead. Know what? I heard power's back on here. Some really bad people were stealing electricity. It was me. Who knows? Let's be mysterious. They're gonna light the tower. Let's go see it. You know what? We should have taken credit. We should have taken credit and asked for money, actually. Get out of my way. I don't care about the soda. Just kidding, I care a lot about soda. What the hell? Arrest this dude. Okay, and they turn on the lights. What could be the significance of this giant building? Maybe a hospital? Some kind of communication beacon? Nope, it's just the gym. Just the Pokemon gym. And you might be like thinking, well, that's just one floor, you know, it's like an office building, they rent out space. No, up to the whole thing. Just one little boy. Owns and operates, like, the Empire State Building. Whoa, she's been talking the whole time. Oh, God. What a strange perspective shift. Our whole face just got pulled out of the ground. Alright guys, and that'll do it for me for this episode. What did we do? You know, I said it before, previously, whenever there's a power plant in a Pokemon game, somehow there's something wrong and a little kid solves it. So that's what we did. We reinforced a trope. we played along. But if you liked what you saw, please subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what you think. And hey, next episode we're going to take on the electric gym. We're going to waltz in, be like, hey, we restored power to this place, and then we're going to just beat up everybody inside. With which Pokemon? I don't know, because actually all of our team is kind of weak. We got flying type, water type. I guess we have a ground type here, but yeah, we'll do okay. Alright, well, see you later. Bye.